Чем может быть бревно?
Деревом.
Ну, оно было деревом, а теперь чем оно? Вот оно уже бревно. Чем оно может быть? Как вы думаете?
Бумагой.
Из него бумагу могут делать, так. А Ксения нам скажет что-нибудь? Чем может быть бревно?
Мебель. Дом.
Мебель. Дом можно построить из бревна. Лер, а у тебя какие идеи?
Корабль построить. Еще один.
Да, точно. Дерево не тонет. Мгм.
На 2 этажах.
Даже большой корабль можно построить, не
Да.
просто какую-нибудь лодочку.
Круиз.
Да, круизный корабль, да. А Андрюша нам что-нибудь расскажет, что можно деревянное, что тебе в голову приходит, Андрюш? Что из дерева можно построить? Плот? Ага, хорошо. Чем может быть бревно? Что можно с бревна? Большую раму для окна. А можно сделать стол, пенал и длинную линейку. А можно, если захотеть, тару сделать звонкую. Бревно бумагой может стать, хрустящей, белой, тонкою. Но если труд вам не знаком, останется бревно бревном. Если ничего делать не умеете, то значит так, как было бревном, так оно и останется. Вот такая мораль. Работа. Это другое стихотворение, но тоже может быть про дерево. Ты о чем звенишь, топор? Как я ловок и остер. Ты о чем звенишь, пила? Хорошо пошли дела. Брызжут крошками долота. Что у вас? Кипит работа. Вот это называется долото. Ну, это молоток, все знают. Вот, что может долото? Расшуршались рубанки, мы строгаем брусья, планки. Вот это такой инструмент рубанок. Делает дерево гладким. Растучались молотки, что-то гвозди коротки. Расшумелись сверла в дубе, мы работу крепко любим, сверлим дыры для болтов. Скоро будет дом готов. Мы с вами тоже хотели дом построить из дерева, да? А напильник занят делом. Всем сказал: понять пора, мы и ловки, и умелы, коль умелы, мастера. И ну, правильно, если мастер умелый, значит, у него все красиво получится. А это стихотворение называется «Сережа». Вот такой мальчик, видите, как вы. Рад Сережа наблюдать за любой работой. Все привык запоминать, повторять с охотой. Увидал врача? Врачом вырасти желает. А на завтра агроном грядки поливает. Послезавтра он кузнец, гвоздь на камне плющит. Кто он будет, наконец? Техник, плотник, грузчик? Мудрено сказать сейчас, молвит дядя Яков, но, видать, хорош заквас, годен в деле всяком. То есть любую работу может Сережа. Если это приносит ему удовольствие, почему бы и нет, можно разными делами заниматься. А вот про морковку. Очень интересное стихотворение, мне понравилось. Вот как ловко в грядку спряталась морковка. Ну, она правда спряталась, да? Одни хвостики торчат. Ее куры не клюют, ее утки не найдут. Я одна лишь тайну знаю, я морковку поливаю. Приходите ко мне в гости посмотреть морковки хвостик. И это конец нашего диафильма. И мы начинаем с вами.
Это
У
не
нас уже,
диафильм, а стихи.
ну, это же вот в виде диафильма. Это не книжка была, а пленочка такая, да, как будто мы ее крутили. К нам еще Лиза присоединилась. Давайте теперь настроимся на английский. Мы сейчас будем английские книжки читать. Hello, hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine.
You are
thank you.
fine. I see that you are fine. Now let's start with a book. Про Винни-Пуха вы думаете? На самом деле эта книжка про падающую звезду. I can see a rabbit. I can see a bear, a hedgehog, and a mouse. They live in the wood. And they are looking at the star. Look, this is a star. Is it a star? No, it isn't. It's a leaf. It's a leaf that looks like a star. What are you doing? Asked Hedgehog. Sitting and waiting for the star to fall, replied Bear grumpily. The last star of the year. Oh, can I wait too? The star is not a star. It is a leaf. It has got 5 hands, and it looks like a star. Когда мы загадываем желание, смотрим на падающую звезду и загадываем желание, оно всегда исполняется. Поэтому медвежонок решил, что это звездочка, и когда она упадет, то его желание исполнится. А какое желание, мы пока не знаем. The bear is sitting and waiting for the star to fall. And the hedgehog is his friend. Bear said nothing. He just shuffled along to make a space, and they sat and waited. Медвежонок подвинулся для ежика, чтобы он тоже вместе с ним ждал. What are you doing? Asked Mouse. Sitting and waiting for that star to fall, replied Hedgehog and Bear, pointing high up into the treetop. Oh, can Rabbit and I wait too? Look, here is a rabbit behind the tree, but the rabbit is very shy. The rabbit is cowardly. Bear and Hedgehog said nothing. They just shuffled along to make a space, and they sat and waited. Squirrel had been watching from high in the treetops. This is a squirrel. He had a wonderful idea. Don't worry, I can get it down for you, he called. He reached out his paw. Ага, белочка захотела сбросить листочек на землю. No, cried Bear, Hedgehog and Mouse. Rabbit was too shy and said nothing. Посмотрите, они не хотят, чтобы белка сбрасывала листочек, потому что, наверное, волшебство пропадет. Don't touch it, said Bear. If you touch it, the magic will be lost. Squirrel stopped. What magic? Squirrel scampering back up the tree. Now he sat there with a leaf in his hand. Silently he dropped it. Все-таки оторвала белка листочек. Bear gasped. Hedgehog shook. Mouse squeaked, and they all watched the leaf fall. Where had it gone? Still no one had noticed Squirrel. Suddenly his little tummy shook, and he let out a big chuckle. Naughty Squirrel. Вот какая озорница белка. They all looked up. It's right there, chuckled Squirrel. Behind you. Bear turned around, but the leaf was not there. Mouse and Rabbit turned around, but the leaf was not there. Hedgehog turned around, but he couldn't see the leaf either. Suddenly, Bear, Rabbit, and Mouse started to laugh. The leaf is not behind you. It's on your behind, they cried, pointing to the leaf on Hedgehog's prickles. The leaf is on the Hedgehog's prickles. Видите, накололся листочек на иголке. Bear looked sad. What's wrong? Asked Hedgehog. The magic is gone, and I needed it, cried Bear. But what for? Asked Mouse. To wish for someone to play with, Bear started to cry. The bear wanted to play with someone, with his friends. The bear wanted to play with his friends, but he thinks that the magic has gone. Вот он так вот заплакал, потому что, наверное, он сомневается теперь, что волшебство произойдет. Ведь белка сама оторвала листочек, и звездочка не упала сама. Но желание у медвежонка очень простое. Просто найти кого-нибудь, чтобы с ним поиграть. Как вы думаете, это можно без волшебства найти кого-нибудь, чтобы с ним поиграть? Конечно, можно. The bear has many friends, a mouse, a hedgehog. Is that all? You have us, silly, cried Hedgehog, Mouse, Squirrel, and even Rabbit. You have us. We will play with you. And with that, the 5 friends played together every day. Let's count the friends. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 friends. The magic of the leaf had worked. Вот так сработало волшебство.
Что?
Вот так сработало волшебство.
То есть что?
Все, они вместе стали играть теперь каждый день. This is a book about Little Red Riding Hood. Can you see the book? Little Red Riding Hood. Как эту девочку зовут по-русски? Красная шапочка, я вижу. Да. Это красная. Так, вы эту сказку все замечательную, вы ее прекрасно знаете. Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood and her mother. They live near a big, dark forest. One comes from a bright red cloak with a hood that her granny made her. Please, take this food to your granny. Look. Take this food to your granny, Mother said. She's unwell in bed, says her mother. Go through the forest, but don't talk to any strangers you meet on the way. Little Red Riding Hood waves goodbye to her mother, and she goes to her grandma. She walks into the forest with her basket. She doesn't see the big black wolf watching her from behind a tree. Oh, here is the wolf. Look, watch out. Suddenly, the wolf is on the path. Where are you going? He asks. I'm taking this food to my granny, says Red Riding Hood, feeling very scared. Ah! The wolf smiles, a horrible smile. Ha ha ha. Take your granny some flowers. Flowers, he says. Red Riding Hood is even more scared. Yes, yes, Mr. Wolf, she says. Red Riding Hood stops to pick some flowers. The wolf smiles again, showing his sharp teeth. Then he runs away through the forest. He's very, very hungry wolf. Wow, the wolf reaches Granny's cottage. This is Granny's house, Granny's cottage. Look, Granny is in bed. She's sitting up in bed. The wolf pushes open the door and runs in. He gobbles up Granny in one gulp. Oh, where is Granny? Grandma. No, Grandma. She's in his tummy. He climbs into Granny's bed. Aha! Look, this is the wolf. He puts on her nightcap and glasses. He pulls up the quilt and waits for Red Riding Hood to come. Red Riding Hood knocks on Granny's door. Knock, 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 knock. It's me, Granny, she says. Come in, my dear, calls the wolf in a squeaky voice. I'm in my bedroom. Hello, Granny, says Red Riding Hood. Then she stares. Oh, what big eyes you've got, she says. Oh, the better to see you with, squeaks the wolf. What big ears you've got, says Red Riding Hood. Yes, all the better to hear you with, squeaks the wolf. Red Riding Hood drops her flowers. Look, she drops her flowers. She's very scared. Ah, indeed. What big teeth you've got, she says. All the better to eat you with, Red Riding Hood screams, but the wolf gobbles her up. Then he gets back into bed. A woodsman, and he runs to Granny's cottage. He runs to Granny's cottage as fast as he can. He goes in the door and straight into Granny's bedroom. He sees the wolf and saves Granny and Red Riding Hood. They are alive and very happy to be rescued. Thank you for saving us, says Granny. The wolf can never scare anyone again, and they all sit down at the table to have cake and coffee. Here is the book about the ant and the grasshopper. Look, this is a grasshopper. Hop, 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 hop. And this is the ant. Вот такой кузнечик и муравей. Grasshopper sings in the sun. Ant works. And the grasshopper doesn't work. Play with me, says grasshopper. I can't, says ant. I'm very busy. I need food for the winter. But it's summer. Зачем летом трудиться? Да? А вот запасает муравьишка еду на зиму себе. Winter will come, and you will be hungry. Grasshopper laughs and sings. La 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 la. Ant carries more corn. А муравьишка неустанно трудится. Winter comes. Oh, look, it's winter. There is no grass on the ground, no leaves, no food. Ant is happy. This is Ant. He's sitting and drinking some tea, I think. Grasshopper is cold. Oh, look, oh, very cold and very hungry. Come inside, says Ant. Добрый какой. Very kind Ant. He says, come inside. Thank you, says Grasshopper. Thank you. Next summer I'll work too. Вот.
То есть кузнечику тоже понравилось, когда есть еда зимой, и он решил следующим летом тоже трудиться, чтобы у него были запасы на зиму.
Вот такая книжка у нас была. And now I want to read you a book about monkeys. Monkeys. Mimi's Book of Opposites.
It's a book about monkeys. A big monkey and a little monkey. Mimi's Book of Opposites. My baby brother is small and I'm big. He's naughty. Ух ты! Wow! And I'm good. I say yes, but he says no. I swing him high, I swing him low. When we come, we say hello. When we go, we wave goodbye. Hello, goodbye. I push him fast. I push him slow. Fast. Slow. He gets dirty all day. He gets dirty all day, but he gets clean at night. Dirty, clean. In his bath, he laughs. When he gets out, he cries. Ooh, 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 ooh. He laughs, ha ha ha, and he cries. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We open the window. His eyes are shut tight. We open the window, but he's sleeping. Look, his eyes are shut tight. Let's read this book now. I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo belonged to Lily. He was her very own kangaroo. Every night Lily said, I love you, Blue Kangaroo. And Blue Kangaroo fell fast asleep in Lily's arms. Then one day Lily's Aunt Jemima came for lunch. She gave Lily a wild brown bear. Thank you very much, said Lily. He was huggable and furry with wild brown eyes. That night Lily took the wild brown bear up to bed with her. She said, I love wild brown bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo didn't sleep quite so well after that. The next Saturday, Lily's mother's friend Florence came to tea. She gave Lily a yellow cotton rabbit. Guess what I've got? Thank you very much, said Lily. He was floppy and fleecy with velvety ears. That night, as Lily got ready for bed, she said, I love yellow cotton rabbit. I love wild brown bear, and I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo hardly slept at all after that. Then jolly Uncle George came to stay. He gave Lily 2 furry puppies. They were cuddly and fluffy with shiny black noses. That night, as Lily put her pajamas on, she said, I love the furry puppies. I love yellow cotton rabbit. I love wild brown bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo. After that, Blue Kangaroo hardly slept a wink. Oh, happy birthday, Lily! Happy birthday to you! On Lily's birthday, Mrs. Appleby gave Lily a wiggly green crocodile, and her great-uncle Arthur gave her a long-eared owl. Lily's cousin Amelia gave her a little tiny teddy. Thank you very much, thank you. That night, as Lily brushed her teeth, she said, I love tiny teddy, I love long-eared owl, I love wiggly green crocodile. I love the furry puppies, I love yellow cotton rabbit, I love wild brown bear, and I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo lay on the edge of the bed and stared at the ceiling. In the middle of the night, Lily rolled over. Then Tiny Teddy rolled over. Then Long-eared Owl rolled over. Then Wiggly Green Crocodile rolled over. Then the furry puppies rolled over. Then Yellow Cotton Rabbit rolled over. Then Wild Brown Bear rolled over. And Blue Kangaroo rolled out of bed onto the floor. He looked up at Lily and the sleeping creatures. There's just no room for me anymore, he said sadly, and he hopped across the carpet and out the door. Вот так не стало места для Blue Kangaroo. He hopped along the hallway to the baby's room, and he hopped up into the baby's warm crib. Goo goo boogingaloo, goggled the baby, and he squeezed Blue Kangaroo tightly in his little pink fists. The next day Lily looked everywhere for Blue Kangaroo. Goo goo boogingaloo, cooed the baby. Mine, cried the baby. No, shouted Lily. Lily, said her mother, you've got so many animals. Surely you can let the baby have just one. Not Blue Kangaroo, cried Lily. Только не мою любимую игрушку. Что угодно. Lily ran to her room, and when she came back, her arms were full. He can have all of these, she said, but nobody can have Blue Kangaroo. That night the baby went to bed with the wild brown bear, the yellow cotton rabbit, the furry puppies, the wiggly green crocodile, the long-eared owl, and the little tiny teddy. Lily went to bed with Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo snuggled up to Lily. She stroked his blue ears, then she kissed the tip of his soft blue nose. I love you, Blue Kangaroo, she said, and Blue Kangaroo fell fast asleep in her arms.
And the next book will be this one. I love my new toy. Who is it? It's a pig. And this is Pig's new toy. And who is this? Do you know? It's an elephant. It's the pig's friend. The book is I Love My New Toy. An elephant and Piggy. Hi, Piggy. What are you doing? Look at my new toy. I love my new toy. What does it do? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's a throwing toy. I love throwing toys. Here, try it. Yes. Look at the elephant. Oh. Zip. Oh, where is the toy? Nice throw. Thanks. О, как далеко улетела. Here it comes. Break! Look, this is a half. And that is a half. Oh, the toy is broken. I broke your toy. Сломалась игрушка, да? Вон только половиночки мы видим. You broke my toy. My new toy. Oh, I'm mad. Как рассердился. The piggy is angry and sad. I'm mad and sad. Вы бы тоже, наверное, рассердились. Piggy starts thinking. I'm sorry. You are sorry. Very sorry.
I'm sorry, very sorry. I do not care. My new toy is broken. And you broke it. Elephant and piggy are crying. Cool. Oh, somebody has come. You have a break and snap toy. Это такая игрушка, которая соединяется, а потом разъединяется. Break and snap. Snap. That is a fun toy. Enjoy. Break. Snap. Break. Snap. Do you want to play with my new toy? No. Do you want to play? Oh, you do not want to play with my new toy? I do not want to play with your new toy. I want to play with you. Friends are more fun than toys. You are it. No, you are.
I like school. I like to read. I like to paint. I like to cut. I like to glue. I like to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to write.
Goodbye. See you. Bye-bye.